Hey everyone, Tony Walsh here. Welcome back to the channel. We're actually on an adventure trip, so I don't know what this video is going to consist of, so just come along on the ride with us. But today we are at the Watson Mill Bridge that was built in 1885, and it is the oldest covered bridge in the state of Georgia. So we are, I think, at Watson Mill State Park, is I think in the name of it. So here's the bridge, and I'll turn around and we'll take a little walk through it. Sorry for the sun, but it's the middle of the day, but see us going into the bridge. I think it said it was 229 feet long and could hold 3 tons. So it's just obviously one lane, one car at a time. It's a ornate construction. So got wooden pegs in there that hold everything together. I don't see any bolts, screws, nuts. Looks just like everything is probably just nails and wood. Well, there is a bolt right here. Let me see if there's one closer. Yeah, there's some bolts right here. So, and I guess this is probably new stuff that's been added, but very ornate. And we got here, they were having a baptism. So I guess the baptism's over with, so that would have been neat to see, but you can see here the water level here. There's actually a waterfall right there, and you can see a little bit of rapids. So I'm going to go around on the other side where you can see the fall. You can see Jackie's walked out here to an observation point, so see if I can walk out here without knocking either one of us down. But there you can see the bridge where I walked in a minute ago, and there's what the outside of the bridge looks like. And again, I apologize if the glare of the sun. But here you can see the waterfall right here. Just a piece of God's beauty and creation. Zoom in over here to where you can see that spout over there. Just a beautiful place. Okay, we're staying at a friend's house while we're on this adventure, so you can hear them ladies cackling in the background like a bunch of hens. But one thing she has is a jar collection, and so I've done some quick research on these 3 mason jars, and I am no by 100% correct. So I'm just doing a quick internet research, and you know how it is on the internet. There's a lot of things posted on there that ain't true, so don't hold me to this. But this first jar, and it says Ball and Mason, I think it's from 1900 to 1910. And this second jar says Ball and Perfect Mason, and I think it's from 1913 to 1923. And then this last one says Ball and Ideal. I think it's from 1915 to 1962. Again, I'm really not sure. I'm really hoping some of y'all can point me to a good place to research these things that I think and you think that is accurate. So if you got any information on these 3, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, we've made a stop in Dawsonville, Georgia, and we're going to hit Burts Pumpkin Farm, and we're gonna look at some pumpkins. Okay, as we walk out here to their pumpkin display, they got a little stand here to buy some yard art, pumpkin themed Halloween stuff, of course, and then there's some non-Halloween stuff too, and a couple of Thanksgiving things. But here you can see the extra large jumbo pumpkins. And then here got some of the white flat ones and white round ones, orange and green, just green. Got some yellow ones over there. Just pumpkins all over. But I see a little John Deere tractor over there, so I'm going to go up there and take a photo of that. Well, I was just telling y'all the different colors of pumpkins, and dumb me, here's the signs. So these are Polar Bear. These are Cinderella. guess these are Gerardelle Blue, if I'm saying that correctly. Porcelain doll. Ooh, these things got warts called goosebumps. Huh, I've never heard that, never seen that, a goosebump pumpkin. These got some warts on them called fireballs. Blanco or Blanco, depends on what part of the country you're from. Here's a sugar pumpkin. Here's a blaze pumpkin. Old-timey cow pumpkin. And then that sign says jack-o'-lantern. Got a bunch of them. And then it says Indian corn cutie pops. We'll zoom in right here. So it's got some Indian corn on the husk hanging up there. So let me walk in there and see what's inside this barn. Now butternut squash, and everybody's heard of that. So you can see they got 2 tables of that, and there's some more spaghetti squash. Some more little miniature pumpkins there, but no sign. Acorn squash. Acorn squash. Carnival squash. Gremlin gourds. That's some interesting shapes there.
No wonder it was
And then here, Jack Belittles. Another display of yard art. All pumpkin or Halloween related. Of course, I guess you could use some for fall and for Thanksgiving. Everywhere you look is pumpkins. Got some more Jack Belittles for $2. Baby Boos for $2. Some more Indian corn. More decorations. And they got some hats there, just some decorating stuff for inside the house. And there's pumpkin bread mix, and then just all sorts of canned foods, from chow chow to tomato relish to salsa to garlic stuffed onions, honey, which I find ironic because they say it's here from North Georgia, and Manor is 15 miles from where I live, and Odom, where that comes from, is 30 miles or so from where I live, so that honey is definitely from South Georgia, not from North Georgia. So, and then here's some sorghum syrup, which I have never tried. So I just might have to pick me up a jar of that and give that a shot. Frog jam, I've never heard of frog jam. Moonshine jelly. Of course, and then a lot of this other is just cherry preserves, apple butter, muscadine jelly, blueberry to my left, and then just shirts and more stuff. Now they do offer tours of their pumpkin farm, but time's not going to allow us to do that. But if you're in this area, check them out. And that brings us to an end of day one. See, we've done a little bit of shopping there at Burts Pumpkin Patch, and got, because there's 4 grandkids on Nana's side. We have 2, and then Becky, who y'all see from time to time, she has 2. So there's 4 pop on a cob, which I guess you stick the cob in there and pop the popcorn. See the directions right there. Then a bag of fried peanuts, and then 4 little pumpkins. So, as I said, that's the end of day one. So stay tuned for day number 2.